It's just about game time. The Blazers never... look more confident than they do right now and did earlier on. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Eubanks in at the 4. Now here's Simons. 5 to shoot. And he drives in and then jams down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist clock, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And here is Conley after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Edwards passes to Towns. Edwards kicks to Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Now here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Lillard with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Gobert. Portland grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Thybulle. Simons on the wing. Shoots it. Nurkic against Gobert. Nurkic can't hit.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 3-point lead. The 3. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Conley finds Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now, here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Towns, high post. Working on Nurkic. And it's Towns missing. Lillard left side. Simons with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Simons, the pass to Thibault. Stolen by McDaniels. Simons against Gobert. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Thibault. Simons surveying the D. It's hauled in by Edwards.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Up again.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard against Conley. Lillard misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Gobert can't hit. Lillard outside. Now the pass to Thibault. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now, here's Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Pass to Simons. Now, here's Nurkic. Pass to Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 4.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here is Lillard after Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Lillard outside. Simons on the wing. Inside. Here's Nurkic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Simons kicks to Lillard. Back to Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Simons has got his second basket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
3-pointer, Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 19 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Towns. Gobert in the corner. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Simons. Back to Lillard. with the drive, and then Lillard slams it in.
Well, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Towns dishes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. Knocked away. Conley finds Edwards. Shoots over Simon. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Edwards. Lillard scanning the floor. Dish now to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Launches it. And the Trailblazers another 3.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Here's Gobert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Lillard. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
And we've seen Lillard take over game. Tonight, no exception. The defense has simply had no answer for this man.
And it's Towns missing. The Trailblazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Simons, and it's good off the back rim and in. Simons has got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Out to Edwards. Stolen. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Simons. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Grant. Sharp out there with Reddish. Then it's Little, and it's Watford in its center. Feeds it to Edwards. That one doesn't go. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Sharp, the pass to Watford. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Trailblazers leading by 13. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A nice shot by Rivers. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Out to the wing. Grant gets a wide open look. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Watford's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Sharp. Passes it to Watford. Now, here's Reddish, guarded by Prince. 4 on the clock. Reddish kicks to Grant. Ring shot on the way. He can't hit that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Prince outside, and the pass to Rivers. Over Reddish. Here's Alexander Walker. Bangs home the trifecta.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. Rebound, Minnesota.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one wide left.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Tries the spin move. Kicks it to Reddish, and it's Grant in the corner, stolen by Rivers. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. To the middle, it's stolen by Reddish. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he's got tremendous speed. It's actually breathtaking when he gets out in transition. He really gets it done in the open floor.
Rivers passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Rivers. Puts one up from 19. Another miss by Minnesota. Portland leading by 16. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here's Portland. They're on an 11-3 run. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside, and it's Little finishing it off.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Sharp. And he overshot that one, missing. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Anderson. Rivers has got 5 now.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's Sharp. Here's Little. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Taurean Prince. First trip to the line for him here.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And he's good on the second. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Prince, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him he's up off the threes. Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Lillard way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Edwards can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 19 points. Lillard dishes to Little. Lillard, right side. 6 to shoot. Releases from the wing and drills it. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Towns with the bucket.
You know, with his 3-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns, the in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
Lillard with it. Simons with the screen on Conley. To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Towns for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. Back to Lillard. Spins. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Towns for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the
2
floor.
minutes remaining in the game.
And Lillard gives to Nurkic. That one's off. Still out of sync. It's tipped. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to McDaniels. Here is Conley. To the inside. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Eubanks. Minnesota with the rebound. It's picked off. Lillard against Conley. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Simons. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And, guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? He could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Conley against Lillard. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. A nice shot by Simons. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Edwards can't hit. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Simons finds Lillard. Back to Simons. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
To support
For
team.
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the power forward. Conley passes to Towns. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
McDaniels finds Gobert. And it's good. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
And here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. Inside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. And stolen by Williams. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
From deep, Conley. The Thunder pull it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now Conley. Williams defending. Here's Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Great concentration through the contact. Gilgeous-Alexander, excellent focus.
And the shot goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels inside. Giddey defends. McDaniels can't hit. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Giddey passes to Dort. Here's Holmgren from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Holmgren's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And they double up Gobert. Williams against Towns.
authority.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Giddey. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Dort for three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's McDaniels, and a nice finish on the layup.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Giddey passes to Dort. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Thunder.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Now, that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned and one. We see you, Josh Giddey. Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian, Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
Here's Edwards driving in. They get it back. Gobert gets the bucket.
Now, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
To the middle. To the inside. Now here's Towns. He's got 5. Sinks the tray.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
That one goes. Count it. And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
Conley passes to Towns. 5 to shoot. Back to Conley. The 3. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's McDaniels. Second chance shot. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Let's remember, Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. They get it back.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Towns. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shea averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
And the Thunder call time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second.
All right, Timberwolves fans, here's
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Noel with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns passes to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Now it's a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Towns. Can't get it to drop, so Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, BA. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title-caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
all right, fans. Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers. Player standing out of bounds violation. Thunderball.
The Thunder have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And that misses. That would have put him up. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Back to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Here he goes. The Thunder pull it in. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here they come. Tie game in Minnesota. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The Thunder, 42.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Dario Saric is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's man in at the 1. Here's Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. outdoors. Has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Conley passes to Reed. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Pass to Williams. Here's Joe. Williams on the wing for three. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves trail. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Prince. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Anderson with a screen on Saric. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Joe. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Left side, Williams. Williams with it. Prince is there.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Conley passes to Anderson. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Alexander Walker.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. The drive by man. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Here's Edwards. The rebound by Mann.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Outside Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. A minute 53 left to play in the third. Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Back to Giddey. And stolen by Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Alexander Walker. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mann. Timeout called the Timberwolves.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
We're looking for the loudest section. One more time for your Timberwolves dancers. Attention fans, it's time to fire off some t-shirts. All right, Timberwolves fans, here comes...
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
A little exclamation point. Outside Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's McDaniels on the wing. Dort with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Minnesota shooting the ball at 48% so far. Edwards can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 16 points for him.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Holmgren. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Towns. And no good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Giddey finds Dort. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Now McDaniels. Back to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation? Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Tries it from 16. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season. 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the second time his team finished with a winning record. Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
It's Dort on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Can he keep it going? And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Here's Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert inside. Giddey defends. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert, no good. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels against Giddey. Puts up a 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill,
at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hyped, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Williams is out there with Lou George. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here is Lillard. And there's the drive. And then Lillard slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Giddey. He dishes it to Williams. Kept alive. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. He doesn't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. You know, one thing Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, and a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now Lillard, after the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Right side, Williams. Second chance shot. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Simons against Dort. The pass to Holmgren. Outside Williams. Now Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Aggressive and incredibly quick end-to-end. Lillard is always a threat on the fast break.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Simons finds Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by three. Down low. Here's Giddey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The shot by Lillard wide open. A three-pointer no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he should, despite the miss. No defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Dort. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard looking around. Kicks it out to Grant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Lillard.
Oh, Josh Giddey showing you he can get up.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant dishes to Nurkic. And he makes good on the layup.
And they scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Zero hesitation from Shai on that play.
Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats one up. Rebound by Nurkic.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First throw good, Damian Lillard.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses. On the floor, in the locker room, he really, truly sets the standard.
That will count, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the...
Fans, your Trailblazers youth dance team. Fans, let them hear from you.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward spot. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter. Time call here of the Thunder decide to talk it over. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now here's Giddey. Outside, George.
That was awesome.
And stolen by Thibault.
Your Blazer.
Nurkic a screen on Williams. Thibault for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 8. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Grant. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Portland with the rebound. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer. But what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And Lillard kicks to Grant. Lillard outside. Driving inside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. He's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And there's the drive. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Simons finds Grant. Back to Simons. Lillard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Low block shot on the way. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Giddey against Lillard. Giddey, no good. Portland leading by 9. Here's Simon, driving to the basket.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. Just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Grant in the corner. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And Anthony believing in himself that time. Just zero hesitation on that joke.
Who wants to update their fit tonight with a free t-shirt?
They're trailing by 14.
It's dance time for the
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Can they get it? A shot off that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. Thibault on the wing. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Grant. Grant finds Thibault. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard misses. Thunder trailing by 14. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. That one falls.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
Dort against Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little.
Thanks so much, David Wilson.
Your Trailblazers, 42. The Thunder, 25.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams. Williams is out there with Dario Saric. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 15-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Passes it to Mann. Plenty of space. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Johnson, a wide open look. Misses the three. Thunder trailing by 17. Changing teams in your rookie year couldn't have been easy for Keon Johnson.
He only played 15 games for his original team before the trade, and I'm sure that was a challenging introduction for him to the league, but those are the lessons you learn early on. Control what you can control, and now it's up to Keon to try to find a way onto the floor consistently.
And how about the look at the midair, the action, switching hands before the slam.
Wow, added just a touch of class to that throwdown. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Johnson inside. Good D by Williams.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Pass to Johnson. Over in the corner, Reddish. Johnson outside. Inside. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one drops for him.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Now, here's Sharp. With the drive, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Mann passes to Sharp. Here's Mann. Tries to keep it alive. Feeds it to Williams. Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Mann from past the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. 1:05 left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
In the corner, it's Little. Williams comes with the double team. It's stolen by Sharp. Here's Mann. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Back to Sharp. Fires the three. Reddish grabs the rebound. Portland leading by 15. Here's Little. Sharp, the pass to Johnson. To the right side. Tries again. Now the pass to Eubanks. Here's Joe. It's tipped. It's stolen by Reddish. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Now here's Simons. Thibault on the wing. 6 to shoot. Lillard dishes to Nurkic.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland, and he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, and that's all Giddey, just outsmarting and getting himself in position.
Simons surveying the D. And there's the call on Lou Dort. And that'll be his third foul so far. Dort against Lillard. To the paint, here's Simons. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Lillard outside. And it's Grant in the corner. Taken away by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum were the great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been the strength of the Blazers for a decade now. It just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Just 4 to shoot. From the baseline. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dort passes to Giddey. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Simons. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes that one. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Good instincts from Lillard. Runs that pick and roll all for the setup. Ends with the assist.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Thunder with the rebound. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant goes in. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot and finished off by Nurkic.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Three-pointer, Lillard doesn't go that time. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Holmgren. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Simon. And Giddey gets it to go.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Lillard with it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me.
for what should be an excellent matchup. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Now here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Conley against Lillard. The kick out to Conley. The 3-ball. The shot that time not on target. And it's Portland the other way. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries open the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season. And Simons filled the board. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Now here's Lillard. On the wing, Simons. Back to Lillard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Fans, let them hear from you. Make some noise for your Blazers answer. We need you to make some noise for your Blazers.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McDaniels passes to Gobert to the left side wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Simons outside. Here's Watford, covered by Towns. They set the pick. 4 on the clock. Pass to Thibault. Edwards against Simons. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Simons passes to Lillard. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. They grab their own miss. Gobert, that's good.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Simons outside. Pass to Lillard. And here's Nurkic. Conley passes to Edwards. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Gobert. Conley with the ball. Thibault picks him up. Conley passes to Gobert.
You know, Nurkic, it's hard to get around him. Also, hard to shoot over him. Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Edwards. Lets it go from the wing. And Watford pulls it down.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I think everyone in here felt that dunk.
No question. That is a power-packed windmill jam. Wow. Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. Pass to Nurkic. And there's a 3-second violation.
Minnesota ball.
The Timberwolves trail. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards, a pass to Towns. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Out to Lillard. And there's the screen to the middle. Here's Watford. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story. We just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Tie game and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Up top, Edwards. Grant to Shooters League, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Edwards. He's got 10, and Watford pulls it down.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Lillard outside. Down low. Six to shoot. Simons outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
NBA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Now here's Towns. Tight defense on him. There's the steal. Now the Blazers moving it up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
Free throw good, Lillard.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size were a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
Pass to Watford. Thybulle with it. Simons outside. The crossover. There's the drive.
Pretty slick move by Anthony Simons with the rock. The defender couldn't keep track of it.
Outside Edwards. Now here's Towns. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook. Gobert's got 6.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Outside Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Conley finds Edwards. Here's Towns. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
Timeout called. The Blazers.
Here are your Blazers breaker dance crew. Dance crew, everyone. Get up.
1:41 left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, Simons. Back to Lillard. Pass to Watford. Now Simons. Lillard with the ball. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team. Oh, did you see that?
Assist from Mike
BA,
Conley.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Pass to Lillard. 55 seconds left in the second. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, deflected. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. And here's Edwards outside. Hits the trifecta. Edwards got 19 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
There's Simons with a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. Simons outside. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. 2 on the clock. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I like when Simons takes charge because when he does, it forces the D to act.
And so Simons nails both of them. He gets it off. Anthony Edwards has been on display. Thanks, Allie. After the break.
The Trailblazers, 29. The Timberwolves, 33.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Jalen Noel out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Reed in at the 5. goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
How about the strength from Alexander Walker, rolling with the punches inside.
Here's Sharp. Outside for Grant. This for the tie. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. Here's Noel. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Grant left side. Back to Little. Pass to Eubanks. Outside for Grant. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Little. And he dunks it down.
Look at the hops on Little. Making every jump count.
Here's Noel. Plenty of space. Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Sharp. It's Little on the wing. Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. Now here's Reddish. And that one's good.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Anderson inside. Off target at the rim. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Sharp.
Wow! Crazy good! B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Alexander Walker.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Noel. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Minnesota calls timeout.
Substitution on the court. Timeout called for Minnesota. We're on the lookout for the loudest fans who'd like a free t-shirt tonight.
Some changes for Minnesota.
Round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Little for the lead. He buries it from 3. Little's got 5 points now this quarter.
Something that Little is still working out. I like seeing him continue to take these threes.
Anderson passes to Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Here's Prince. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And that one's good. Sharp.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for your Blazer dancers.
A line change here for Portland.
They're truly excellent. Another round of applause.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley passes to Edwards. And here's McDaniels. Edwards finds Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. To end the run. And Edwards slams it in.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nurkic controls the rebound and the putback.
Using his size to save the play, Nurkic grabs the offensive rebound and finishes it.
The kick out to Edwards. It's stolen by Nurkic. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Watford. On the wing, Simons. Back to Thibault. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Here's Thibault, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Edwards slams it in.
You know, reading the floor and making the right play. Mike Conley is a true point guard.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Going inside. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Towns. Not a lot of room. Pass to Conley. Towns a screen on Lillard to tie it up. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Lillard with the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Right side Conley. Here's Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Simons outside. Lillard outside. Left side Thybulle. Conley against Lillard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Conley passes to Edwards. The 3. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds in the game. Thybulle finds Lillard. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Here's Edwards off the inbound. So it'll be 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the
Anthony Edwards.
so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I
think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Lillard against Conley. Pass to Simons. Takes it inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Lillard. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards just doubled. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Thibault with a steal.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
And stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Simons. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
No moment is too big for Dame. He specializes in hitting timely shots.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
Lillard outside. And knocks down the 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Blazers breaker dance through. All right, 6 men, let's hear it. We're almost there.
Minnesota with the ball. Now Edwards. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Portland grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left in the game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line for your trailblazer.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Ooh, poked away, and an intentional foul there stops the clock. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Here's Edwards. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues, and they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your trailblazer.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 7. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And the basket is good. And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Now, here's Holmgren. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Now here's Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. Thunder with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. A putback. And Holmgren pulls it down. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Wants to get it over to Dort. He does.
When it comes to physical play, it's hard to get the best of Dort. He invites contact at both ends.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
I thank you, David. Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Gobert. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. No good from outside. Here's Oklahoma City. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Towns. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. The kick out to Towns. Clock at 4. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one goes long. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. Edwards can't hit. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Holmgren. Minnesota with the rebound.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Alexander Walker.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Dort misses. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Giddey. Outside, Dort. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Edwards looking it over. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Noel in at the 1.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's this excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from the field.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Thunder have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Here's Noel. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Giddey. Williams outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And he slams it one-handed.
And have yourself a night, Shay. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
McDaniels with the ball. Giddey defending. McDaniels passes to Noel. Here's Edwards. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Lets it fly. Holmgren can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Edwards can't hit. The Thunder leading by 7. And it's Dort off the drive. Holmgren can't hit. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. Gobert pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. The pass to Noel. And stolen by Giddey. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
an outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
And good that time. Edwards got 10.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Passes it to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards defending. Giddey, no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Edwards drives in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Top of the key, Giddey. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To shoot. Here's Dort. The layup off target. Timberwolves trail by 5. McDaniels with the ball. Williams picks him up. Towns against Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
When you talk about guys that can score from all 3 levels, I think Big Cat is right at the top of that list, especially if you condense it to just big guys. He can do it facing up or with his back to the goal.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
Let's give a round of applause for your
Pass to Dort. Clock at 6, and he jams it with authority.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Giddey in the corner. And rejection by McDaniel. Holmgren gets the bucket. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Here's the pass to Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Seconds left in the first half. Passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Williams. Dario Saric is out there with Williams, and it's man in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Gobert can't hit. The Thunder leading by 13. Pass to Joe. Now Williams, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Thunder going with a whole new crew out there. Minnesota calls timeout.
Thunder fans, here comes your OC crew.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 13-point game. To the paint. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And there's the goal on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Dort. Williams kicks to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jalen Noel picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Giddey.
And what defense there from Gobert, putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Over Williams. And it's Towns missing. The Thunder leading by 11. Dort left side. A pass to Williams. On the wing, Giddey. McDaniels defending. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wants to get it to Giddey and does. Good work there as it goes. And the Thunder lead by 11. Passes it to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Giddey. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Giddey's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
For 3, Edwards. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 13. And it's Dort off the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive. Coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam.
Here's McDaniels. That one off the back iron and out.
wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Edwards. Towns, the pass to Noel. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. Holmgren with the steal. Williams dishes to Holmgren. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. A three ball. Knocks down the three ball. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. It's Dort on the wing. Shoots over McDaniel. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Giddey with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block. Here's McDaniels. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds tonight. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Noel. The feed now to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Williams for 3. Ball's knocked loose, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Noel. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He gets that one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Kicks it to Edwards. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound to the left side wing. To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams for 3. That shot misses. And Minnesota will come the other way. Towns with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Back to Towns. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Dort. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 18. Edwards finds Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in the corner. The wing jumper off target.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oklahoma City leading by 18. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Takes the three. Gobert pulls it in for Minnesota. They've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. They grab their own miss. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Gobert the pass to Edwards. To the wing right side. Here's Noel into the lane. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. 3 on the clock. They need this one.
And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out and executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Thunder.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
Such a wide open look. And the Thunder lead by 19. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Thunder?
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Towns, the pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Outside, Towns. Here he goes, and Towns throws it down.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have to clear it.
come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Now here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
The kick out to Williams. Here's Giddey. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A nice shot by Lillard.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Thibault against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. That's good from Giddey on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Thibault passes to Simons. Back to Thibault. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Nurkic. Lillard passes to Nurkic. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Guys, when you look at Lou Dort now, it is hard to comprehend. This guy went undrafted back in 2019. What he's done in such a short space of time, pretty impressive.
Dort proves there's no one way for an NBA journey to go, Doris.
There's no question about that, BA, because, listen, we associate success with the young guys with being a high draft pick. Fact of the matter is there has been plenty of second-rounders and even undrafted guys who've had big-time NBA careers. And I love the fact that Dort never gave up. It's paid off big time for this young man.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Out to Lillard. Simons with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Just 5 to shoot.
With his length and athleticism and basketball smarts, how about the contest by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Excellent defense.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the crossover, Williams up top. Pass to Giddey. Jacks up with 3. Knocks down the long J. Giddey's got 7.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. That shot off the mark. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Simons. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide-open shooter and connects.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Nurkic. Lillard with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Doesn't go that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Williams. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now here's Lillard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then
slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy's confidence from the outside is growing and growing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the three-point shot.
Down low. Here's Nurkic.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by Nurkic.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Thibault.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
Dort outside. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Lillard. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City on D. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Over Williams. And it's Portland with another.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
They'll credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Drops in the 3.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Williams a screen on Lillard. Pass to Holmgren. Takes a 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Portland leading. To the paint. Here's Grant. Can't get it to fall. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Outside, Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Giddey's gotten 4 this quarter. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Nurkic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Now here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk by Lillard.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebound.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Out to Lillard. Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Dort for three. Knocks down the triple. Dort's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Grant, the pass to Simons. And the layup is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Giddey against Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Thibault. Lillard with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Pass to Simons. There's the three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the inside. It was stolen by Lillard. Nurkic, a screen on Dort. Now Simons. Second chance effort, and it's laid in by Nurkic. Nurkic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And for Nurkic, one of his key attributes, the ability to keep the play alive on the glass.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's man in at the point guard position. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Out of bounds, it'll be Portland's ball.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And the Trailblazers shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Outside Johnson. Pass to Reddish. Back to Eubanks. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Oklahoma City trailing. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's man, covered by Johnson, to the wing, right side. On the wing man. Pass to Joe. Goes up on the baseline. No luck on that one. And it's Portland the other way. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Sharp taking 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Here's man, covered by Johnson, and he gets the bucket.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outside Johnson. 90 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Here's Little. Lays it up and banks it in. Little's got his first 2 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Joe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he lobs it up. Pass to Man. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Finished off the break. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now Saric. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Sharp. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And here is Williams. Here's Joe over Sharp. Sharp grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter here. It's Little on the wing. Outside Johnson. Hits the three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
City crew, give them a hand, please. We've got you got the noise.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. It's stolen by Johnson. It's Little on the wing from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a three.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mann. Uses the glass on the layup. Mann's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Johnson. The three is up. Drains the triple. Reddish has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Now Portland with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Listen, he's going to get stronger, but you talk about guile and the willingness to battle down low. Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
A line change here for Portland, and he makes both free throws. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Nurkic a screen on Dort. Thibault on the wing. Simons outside. Back to Thibault. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Giddey against Lillard. A leaner. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Trailblazers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. Passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Dort. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they moved the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings, and he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Dort against Lillard. Back to Simons.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Simons, right side. Throws it up high. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, covered by Thibault.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And it's Simons missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Williams from long range. Here's Holmgren. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Holmgren's got his first basket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Simons finds Lillard. Back to Simons. Here's the 3. Thibault. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And he jams it home with authority.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Lillard against Dort. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And here's Grant from the arc. Can't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Dort with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Dort outside. Deflects the pass. Grant with a steal. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver